The favourite, My Jimmy. Often racing. He missed it a half a step, My Jimmy, and the Chief Justice was slowly away, also dropping straight to the back. Noski was able to fire Thermosphere Lad away very quickly off the inside and settles down in front of Bonnie Rock Lotto, who'll work his way up to sit outside of Thermosphere Lad. He's Archie next on the rail. Over on the outside of those, More Than Enough. Back next of all, a little worse than midfield at the 1,000, My Jimmy. Natural Gem, the Chief Justice, and anchored back last of all, Expelliarmus. They wheel off the back and going up to the top of the course at the 850. Thermosphere Lad fighting for a bit more rain, very keen in front. Locked down by Noski, led more than a length on Lotto. 1.5 to Bonnie Rock, who splits He's Archie the inside. More Than Enough working 3 deep. 1.5 Natural Gem. Back behind those next of all, held up is My Jimmy coming into the home corner as they start to bunch. Over on the rails then the Chief Justice and Expelliarmus. They balance for the run home at the 375 and Thermosphere Lad led by 2 to Lotto. More Than Enough on the outside wanting to lay in. He's Archie behind them. Bonnie Rock, Natural Gem. My Jimmy going back to the inside as Noski goes to work. 175 to go. Thermosphere Lad clear. Bonnie Rock down the outside as well. Coming here is More Than Enough. Thermosphere Lad is stopping. More Than Enough won't go straight. They split the line. Wow, tight go. Right on the post. More Than Enough dived at Thermosphere Lad. I think we'll leave this one to the judge to sort. Right behind them, He's Archie, My Jimmy. They're close together. Bonnie Rock not far from them. Natural Gem, Lotto, Expelliarmus and the Chief Justice. Thermosphere Lad in front to the absolute dying stage. More Than Enough. Heads up, heads down. Little in it between them. More Than Enough wouldn't go straight there. He did have to cover some ground. He was feeling the pinch. Good enough, though, to keep coming. Thermosphere Lad kicking. It's a tight go. Very, very close. Behind them, Bonnie Rock will pick up 3rd spot. But this absolutely hangs in the balance between Thermosphere Lad, Jared Noski. More Than Enough, ridden by Jess Gray. More Than Enough, very good first up. 58.5, 3 deep, no cover. And wanted to lay in. Jess had to stop riding a couple of times. And if it's got the money, it deserved it. If it hasn't, it's cost itself just by wanting to lay in a bit there and the bit of extra ground that it also had to cover. But the judge is still having a good, long, hard look at this photo. More Than Enough by Rich Enough from Pret de Partir. S.J. Miller, Jess Gray. Thermosphere Lads by Exosphere from You Want Answers. Angela Johnston, Jared Noski. And the result goes the way of number 3, More Than Enough. Jess Gray. Second 1, Thermosphere Lad, Jared Noski. 4, Bonnie Rock. Third home, Luke Campbell. 4th 8, He's Archie. And it's a nose by 3/4. A nose by 3/4. The time's 1:24.31. And they've run home in 35.63. Gutsy win. And certainly at the 1400 first up has produced a really, really good effort. All things considered there with Jess Gray aboard. For S.J. Miller, J. Brennan, Mrs. L.J. Brennan, Mrs. Z.G. and S. Scott, P. Roach and Mrs. A. Chapman. And takes out race 5 over Thermosphere Lad, Jared Noski, Bonnie Rock, Luke Campbell. The next event, race 6, the Reliable Asset Maintenance Handicap over 1,000 metres. And you can put the biro through 1 pin deep, 5 final authority, 8 if I didn't have a dime. And that makes it a field of 6 to run in the next event. Well, it was a tight go. Right on the line, it went to More Than Enough. And that's exactly what it's done to get the result as we take you to Lockie.
Thanks, Darren. More Than Enough. Some training performance from S.J. Miller. We were just discussing off-air, S. You were considering taking this horse to the trials. Why didn't you, and why did you bring him to the races first up, no trial?
Oh, he sort of worked all right on Saturday morning, and I just thought a Class 3, you know, would suit him and give me an opportunity to give Jess a ride. She's been doing a bit of work, riding track work down home, so just to repay her. And you know, he'd done it a bit tough, but he's a bit like that, and a bit like you, Lockie. The week you've had, you know, you've done a fair bit of work, so yeah, it was good to see him win.
Talk us through your relationship with young Jess Gray, obviously returning to the saddle this time in. She's obviously done plenty of work with your stable behind the scenes.
Yeah, she has. She's a very good worker, and she's got a good work ethic, and she rides all, most horses, and me being a pretty big part owner in this horse, it gave me opportunity to give her a ride. So she heads up north in May, and she should be there on time tomorrow morning, I'd say. So it was really good for her and good for the owners, with the horse, and hopefully he can pick up a couple more races.
A nice result all round. Well done here.
Thanks very much.
There's SJ Miller, and here's Jess Gray catching up with Scotty.
And catching her breath as well. Jess S said that in his post-race, he said that was going to be hard work, and it looks like it was.
Yeah, look, he was laughing at me the other morning when he talked about whether or not I'd be fit enough. So, no, I'm wrapped to ride one for S. He's been great support since I've made, coming back. I've been working there, doing a few arvos and everything, but I never expected a race ride. That was never part of the deal, so I really appreciate it, and it's really nice and unexpected. So, the ride, not the win.
And the win itself, pretty tough.
Yeah, look, he's a good boy. He tries really hard, and I ride him a lot track work, and I really like him. He's a big goof. He's an absolutely adorable little horse, so it's great. And he's so tough, he keeps trying. That's what Es said. He said he won't give up, just keep coming on him. He should run a good race, and he did, so.
Congratulations, Jess, well done.
Thank you.
There's Jess Gray combining with SJ Miller. Perhaps the story of the day. More than enough. Huge win. First up, no trial on resumption to racing. He takes out the Unite Resourcing Handicap.